today's video, we're going to be doing a FNaF tier list of all the main games, excluding FNaF World and Security Breach, and Help Wanted, because I have not played those as of now, and probably never will. So anyway, let's begin with Five Nights at Freddy's 3. As you can see, personally, I mean, it's only got one animatronic, and it's really not that scary. Most of the jump scares are pretty predictable, and they're not really that scary to begin with. And all the Phantom animatronics are also pretty not that scary, especially Springtrap as well. Springtrap jump scare is like one of the worst in the series, so we're probably gonna put that in D tier. And Ultimate Custom Night. So Ultimate Custom Night is kind of a hard one because I mean I like the gameplay a lot. It's one of the better games, but the jump scares aren't that great. And it's also difficulty is it can be either really easy or really hard depending on how you want it, which could be an advantage. So I think I'm going to put it in B tier because I don't really have another spot to put it because it's kind of an unpredictable game. I mean, personally, I like it a little bit, but it's an okay game. Now we got to the first FNaF game, Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Now this game is going in A tier because it's still, I played it the other day, it's even 9 years later, it's still really scary, even if you know how to play the game, even if you played it before, even if you've beaten it, it's still is scary sometimes playing it, and with Bonnie and Chica especially, it can be very unpredictable, and if you're not good with your reflexes, they can still be really, really hard to predict. So, yeah, it's going in A tier because of that. So, FNAF 2 is probably going in S tier, in my opinion. It's better than FNAF 1 because it's scarier. It's got more animatronics, more threats to deal with. It's arguably harder in the first game. And overall, the mechanics are improved upon compared to the first game. The jump scares are even better in the first game as well, which I forgot to mention. The first game's jump scares are also pretty good. And FNAF 4 is probably also going in A tier with 1, mostly because the jump scares in this game are some of the best in the series, and the scare factor, the horror in this game is probably also the best in the series. One of the best indie horror games uh, out right now. So yeah, that's why it's going A tier with FNAF 1. In fact, why put it above FNAF 1 because of that. And Pizzeria Simulator is probably going in D tier because I haven't played it. It's the one I've played the least of out of all the games. And I mean, it looks pretty scary from what I have played, but then again, it's also a pizzeria simulator, so the scare factor and the horror is kind of taken away a bit. And Sister Location, this is going in F tier. This is my least favorite one of the games. I've played it several times, and it's just not scary. It's so predictable. It's so scripted. It's not random, and that kind of takes away from the spooky and horror factor that the rest of the games have. So anyway, this is my tier list for all the FNAF games, and if you guys want to see more of this content, then go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. FNAF games out.